my win, um, there are two parts to it. And my niece, my adult niece, all grown up, last week was in the process of selling her house in upstate New York and driving with her two cats to Los Angeles. And that's about, for her, it ended up being about I think it was actually a 5-night trip. She took her time. And I knew she was very anxious about this trip with those cats. They don't travel well. They get sick. They pee in their crate. It doesn't go well. So she was dreading that part, much as she likes to drive. So I told her that I would try to do a reading for her if it helped. I said, I'm a rookie, but let's give it a try. So she let me know the day before her trip, and I checked in with one cat named Outside and one cat named Pomeroy. And Outside was really interesting. I hadn't run into this before. Outside had a real sense of duration of time. And when I communicate with Outside was going to feel better if he knew what was going on in the trip, like what would happen when. Pomeroy, not so much. Pomeroy was all about, I'm a team with Carolyn. We've got this, not to worry. Outside's just a silly little cat. I got this. So I relayed this information to her. And so she said, oh, that's just great. And I said, it would really help if you narrate the trip as you go and explain to them how long it's going to be, because Outside needs that. And if you feel silly doing it out loud, do it in your thoughts. Kind of tell them what the day will be like, how long you think it'll be in the car, whatnot. Well, the next morning, I got an urgent text from her that said, I can't find Pomeroy. And this house that she lives in and was selling is a 3-story Victorian with tons of nooks and crannies. And she said, do you think you can help? I'm worried he went outside. I mean, really outside, not the cat's name. So I said, I'll give it a try. And I've never tried to find a lost pet. So immediately I got a sense that Pomeroy was in her very huge dark attic, but in a place that was hard to see. And then I thought, I can't get a feel that fast from Pomeroy. I got to think more. So I sent her a text. I said, look first in the attic. He's in the dark. He's not outside. Look in the closets, look in the basement, but he's in a dark place, of which she had many. And about a minute later, she wrote back and she said, bingo. And there was Pomeroy in the attic, crouched up in a little dark place. So I was so excited. Thank you. I was like, oh my God, this works. And then the second nice thing is she told me at the end, during the trip and at the end of the trip, it's the first time she's traveled with the cats anywhere where they didn't get sick. They didn't pee in the crate. They were actually pretty good. And she said, I felt like an idiot. She said, Auntie Lulu, but I got in the car and I explained where we were going and how long it would take. And I said, well, it worked. So anyway, those are my wins. Thank you.
Oh
I'm
my
excited.
gosh, that's
Finding
amazing.
Pomeroy was huge for me. That was a huge win.
That is huge. Both of those are huge. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank
Oh
you,
my
Cara, and everybody
gosh.
for all this good work we're doing.
Oh, you're super welcome. Thank you, Lulu. That's just, wow. You just made my day. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing.